Hi, this is Joseph Mattera. I'm so excited that you joined me. We're at part 12 of the Jesus Principles. In this book, you're going to learn how to lead a life that even death can't stop. Our model for leadership, our model for discipleship is Jesus, who had no servants, yet they called him master. He had no medicines, yet they called him healer. He had no army, yet kings feared him. He won no military battles, yet he conquered the world. He committed no crime, but he was crucified. He was buried in a tomb, but he lives today because he rose 3 days later. And so because of that, we're here. Because of that, we could do greater works than him. Because of that, we live. And he's called all of us to make disciples, not just mere converts. He's not just called us to go to events. He didn't call us to just create programs, but he called us into a process in which he changed our identity, in which he walked personally with us as friends. And we're called to do the same thing with others. And if we don't make disciples, we're going to miss our highest calling, because the greatest thing you could ever do is to be a servant and to release greatness in other people. And so in part 12, we see how Jesus knew his mission and articulated it. And that's how we have to operate as well. We have to have a sense of our calling. We have to be able to articulate what our calling and what our mission is for others to follow us. And Jesus talked about this in Luke 4, verse 18. And it says that he quoted the scroll from Isaiah 61, where it says, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me because he has anointed me to proclaim good news to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim liberty to the captives and recovery of sight to the blind, to set at liberty those who are oppressed, to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor." And so he understood his mission. He understood he was called to walk in that which God prophesied about in actually 745 BC. Many, many years before he was born, Isaiah picked up the calling of the Messiah who is to come. People follow those who know where they are going. If they don't have a sense of mission, if they don't have a sense of destiny, they're going to scatter. The Bible says in Proverbs 28 that without a vision, the people are scattered. People don't know what to do. They're like sheep without a shepherd. So one of the Jesus principles is we need to know the mission of the church, the mission to make disciples of all nations, the mission that we have in our local church, the mission we have personally, and the mission we have as a small group together. What is the objective of my disciple-making tenure with this particular individual or with this group I may be mentoring? And so as we articulate our mission the way Jesus did, we're going to create a compelling vision that will create a vortex that causes people to gravitate toward us, because when there is a vision where there's a clear and articulate mission that is stated, that everyone could follow and grasp, we're going to have powerful people that are going to be released to their greatness collectively. This is Joseph Mattera. I hope you get this book, The Jesus Principles. You could follow us from one point to the next. The next point is going to be the 13th point, where it talks about how Jesus exposed his disciples to conflict. He didn't try to protect them, but he exposed them to it. He prepared them for it before he exposed them. He shared his pain, and that's an essential element if we are going to make disciples. We need to be transparent. We need to be open, broken, and share our own pain with others. So this is Joseph Mattera signing off. Join us for the next part of the Jesus Principles.